Hey Team Grimmie, Scott here. Good to see you all again. It has been a busy week, hasn't it? With Christina's music coming out late last week and everything going on this week, there's a lot of news I want to go over and tell you about. Stuff you probably already know already, but hey, what the heck. And if things look a little different, I'm trying out some lighting. I'm new at this kind of stuff, but I got some LED lights. I'm trying 3-point lighting with key light, fill light, and hair light. Yeah, they call it hair light, and I know I don't have much hair, but that's what they call it. Anyhow, let's get going. So late last week, Invisible came out. Great song. I like it. I know you guys love it too. And the lyrics in it are something else, a little eerie, but with what happened, but great lyrics. That girl could write. And the rollout gathered a lot of attention. And a lot of that's because she's now an artist with the Universal Music Group and Republic Records, and they pushed it and everything. But a lot of it was Street Team and Team Grimmie. You guys were out there everywhere, telling everybody about it, posting, doing Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that kind of stuff. I saw some great stuff out there, and you guys did great. And as a result, it charted. It charted all over the world in different countries. I know it charted high in the Philippines. I saw some posts on that. Some other places around the world. And in the U.S., on iTunes, we got into the 20s for pop music. Overall, I think it was like an 80s, 70s, something like that. But it charted well. And on Billboard, who keeps track of Twitter and tweets and mentions and stuff like that in terms of excitement about music, I think we were up at number 2. I know we're at number 4. I think we may have made it up to number 2. And that's all Team Grimmie's work. Really do appreciate that. And I'm certain the Grimmies do too. We also got hashtags trending on Twitter. Christina Grimmie Forever, hashtag Invisible. We even got a misspelling trending. Somehow the hashtag Invisible without the second I in it got out there. And that got trending. Everybody put it out there, and it trended on Twitter. A misspelling. That is the power of Team Grimmie. Team Grimmie is strong. You guys are great. And in the rollout, it got a lot of press and a lot of mentions on the internet. And I've put a bunch of links below to some of those mentions and rollouts and articles and reviews and things like that. There's plenty for to read if you look down below. A bunch of links. And there'll be links to some other stuff that I'm going to be talking about too. But radio.com, Hollywood Life, iHeartRadio, ET, MTV, NBC, and others all put out something about Invisible. And that was great to see. Marcus started everything rolling early that morning with an interview on iHeartRadio. And he talked about how they wanted to do this for Christina and Team Grimmie. In that, I know it's been reported, you all probably know already, but he told us that Christina had recorded tracks for upwards of 50 songs that she had written. That's a lot of songs. So there's more stuff coming. And I saw a press release from Republic Records, and it's been mentioned a couple other places, that Side B is coming out in March. So in just a few weeks, guys, gals, we're going to have some more music from Christina Grimmie. It's going to be great. And I'm going to put a link to that press release down below. Another thing that was announced concerning the song Invisible is that the proceeds are going to go to the Christina Grimmie Foundation. The Grimmie family is in the process of setting that up now. They don't know the exact goal or form of it, but it'll be a foundation for one or more of her loves, which includes breast cancer, information awareness. I think there's possibly something about gun violence, animals. So let's stay tuned. We'll hear some news about the foundation. But if you want to donate to the foundation, that page is already up and going. I'll put the link to that down below if you care to donate something for that. You all know in the YouTube world, it helps to have covers made of original songs. And not only helps the originals, but it helps the people making the covers, because people start searching back and forth and the music gets out there more and more. It just helps everybody. So the Grimmie family asked Kurt Schneider, KHS, and if you remember, he's the one that did the video Only Just a Dream with Christina and the Miley Cyrus medley. The guy does great work. He is fantastic at those videos, and if you don't know him already, check him out. But he got together with two of Christina's friends, Tiffany Oliver, who she did that duet with, and Sam Suey, who did Only Just a Dream with Christina, and they did a cover of Invisible. And I'm going to put the link to that down below too, but it is great, and not only is it good, but it's a nice tribute to Christina. So check that one out. It's really good stuff. And God bless the British, because this weekend at the Brit Awards, they included Christina in the memorial video. I'm going to put a link to it down below, and you can check about 53 seconds in, her name starts to appear. Now, they put her down as a songwriter, not a singer, but hey, she was very talented at that too, and I'm just grateful that they mentioned her. God bless the Brits. On another note, tomorrow, Saturday the 25th, on ABC, the 48 Hours news show, 48 Hours, is having a special on stalking. And Christina is the focus of that special. It is her death that brought Paula Perrette, one of the stars of NCIS, out to the forefront about stalking. Bria Kelly, Tyler Ward, and possibly some others talk about Christina, but Christina is the focus of the story. And so I'm going to be watching it. It may be a hard one to watch, but stalking is serious business. And maybe some of you out there have suffered from stalking. Got to take it serious, folks. So Christina is still making a difference out there. And for that, we can be grateful. My final note for this video is that 1 year ago today, the 24th, about 25 of us here in the Dallas area responded to a call by Christina for some extras for the shooting of her, what was to be her last video with Adam. Now, I did a whole video on that whole experience. I'm going to put that link below, so I won't recap everything that happened. But when I went there, I was out of my comfort zone. That's not something I had ever done before, and quite frankly, out of my demographics. I was probably the oldest guy there. But now that I've gotten older, I really don't care what other people think. I love Christina for her music and her spirit, and I was going to go, and I wanted to meet her and tell her my story. It was after a couple hours of watching and listening to Christina work that we got some one-on-one time with her. And that time I talk about again in the video, but it was precious. But what's amazing to me is that was a year ago. To me, it only seems like yesterday or a few weeks ago. And I think a lot of that credit goes to y'all, Team Grimmie, for keeping her spirit alive, keeping her music alive, and keeping her on all of our minds. So I want to thank you all for that. Just rock on, Team Grimmie. Keep up what you're doing. So until the next time, which may not be too long from now, with everything coming out and everything going on, I think there's going to be plenty of stuff happening over the next few weeks, especially with Side B coming out. So until next time, this is Scott, signing off. Bye.